Welcome back to the Shakira Miriam Show. I'm your host, the beautiful Shakira Miriam. And today I wanted to talk about a topic that a lot of people run away from because it makes them face their insecurities. However, on the Shakira Miriam Show, we're unfiltered and you're going to have to grow up. Grow up. I'm trying not to use curse words, okay? So, anyways, you see the title, Powerful Women Are Not Safe. And the reason I say that is because I feel like powerful women are seen as a threat to society. I want you guys to think about history in not just America, but every single country in the world, and how they've put systems in place to keep men on top systemically. I mean, in America, we have a patriarchy. And for years, they did everything to try to keep women from getting educated, from having a voice, being able to vote. You think they just did all that just 'cause? No. Women were the first on earth. Women are literally the creator of everything that we see in life today. Anything living today, it was a woman that created it. And women are the only ones who can still create and keep the cycle of life going. So oftentimes when you have somebody that is already powerful by just existing, you have to put systems in place to keep them behind. You have to do things like make sure they're not educated, make sure they can't vote, make sure that they don't have a voice, all those things. Make sure they stay in the house and they're not working and building a work ethic, things like that. So now times have changed. We live in a society where women can actually go out, work, get a degree, and build a life of their own without a man. And there's something threatening about that. And it's not just threatening to men, it's threatening to other women as well. Other women who haven't developed the skills to do that. And I say all this to say that this alone, it doesn't just affect like your friendships or your interactions with your family. It's way deeper than that. This can even affect your livelihood and your life at work and your career. I made a video on TikTok and it went viral and I touched on it a little bit. So I'm going to play it and then, yeah, we could talk about it.
Honestly, I've reached a point where I'm kind of just over it because no one talks about how hard it is when you have a light and there's something special about you and you could just be being yourself, but because you have a light, it threatens everybody. And people will literally do the most to try to humble you and cripple you down. It's absolutely insane. It's like they see that you're educated, you're pretty, and then don't let you be black. And don't let you be fucking dark skinned. And then they just want to fucking humble you. They want to do everything in their power to just take credit, take shit from you. It is annoying. It's annoying. It's like I feel like I cannot flourish in any space because there's always going to be a jealous ass bitch preying on my downfall and working towards it. It's annoying. It's like almost every space I walk into. Like, it's annoying. Even at work, bro. Even at work. Almost every single boss I had, it was like they felt small next to me, even though they were my boss. So they just like would insert so much dominance over me and like just like power trip so much, because even though they were making more than me and they had a higher position than me, my aura and my essence and my light shined through so much, it just made them feel small. So they had to convince themselves who's the leader here, to the point where they going out of their way to power trip. And it's annoying. That shit is annoying. I feel like I can never, like, unless I'm alone, it's like it's always some evil eye, it's always some jealousy, and I'm not doing anything but being me. Like, it's so fucking annoying. And then sometimes it's like I be trying to dim my own light, bro. Like, this is literally so fucking frustrating. I be trying to dim my own light. I be trying to not look as good. Like, I be trying to like sound dumber sometimes to make other people feel better. Like, this shit is so fucking annoying. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I'm so over that shit. Like, I don't know why people can't just, like, work on themselves. Like, why I gotta experience the bad shit because you're fucking insecure and I'm not? Like, why I gotta get the bad hand of it? Because you, like, I'm reminding you of your insecurities. Like, that shit is annoying. And there's so many motherfuckers out like that in the world. Like, too many motherfuckers who have authority, who act like that. And it's annoying.
Now, I want to kind of expand on what I was saying. Like I said in the beginning of the video, women are very powerful. And men and women don't like when they see a powerful girl. But to add more layers to it, people definitely don't like when they see a powerful black girl. Because we have a patriarchy, but we also have racism everywhere. It's not just the US. They hate black people everywhere. Okay? Literally. You go to every country, there's a slur for us everywhere. It's not like that for any other race. Just saying. So, there is racism and a patriarchy. And that's why I wanted to talk about women first, because this is a different experience from what a black man would go through. And I'm not taking away from the black man experience, but I want to stress that there's an intersectionality here. Look it up. When you're a powerful black girl, that is a problem for people. Because racism has told people that black people are supposed to fit the stereotype of not being educated, being ghetto, ratchet, and when it comes to black women specifically, we're supposed to be the ugliest, apparently. That's what racism says. The darker, the worse. That's what it says. Apparently. But when you show up as a black woman who defies all those stereotypes, and not only defies those stereotypes, but I mean, you show up smarter and more educated and prettier than the other races of people who have unconscious biases and think that their skin tone alone is going to make them better than somebody else, that becomes a problem. And there's a lot of people who have unconscious biases, and they truly believe that their skin tone or their race automatically is going to put them higher than somebody who is darker than them. And when they see somebody darker than them surpass them, they have a problem. And I actually saw another woman talk about this on Instagram, so I'm going to play the video. She kind of spoke on it a little bit, but I'm going to touch on it a little more.
Caring about your appearance and how you present yourself in the world should never be seen as a flaw. I go to work every single day with my hair and my makeup, and I get comments daily about who am I trying to impress? Who am I trying to be seen by? Don't let me get my nails done because then it's, oh, you got a hot date or something? No, I actually just give a damn about how I present at work. That's all. And the insane part is that people will really try to make it seem like something is wrong with you. And don't let you be like too quiet as well, because that's another thing that really agitates people. When you dress nice, you come to work, your hair is done, your makeup is done, and you don't speak to these people because you just want to clock in and clock out and get your money, they hate it. Because they feel like they should have access to you. And if they don't have access to you, you become some stuck up bitch. No, I like hair. I like makeup. I'm going to be doing this until I'm 75. And I just don't like to talk to people. It ain't personal.
So I'm going to be honest, right? She was talking about how she basically gets flack for showing up as her best self at work. And we can tell she's a black woman, obviously. And there is a problem with black women showing up as their best selves at work. In corporate America, it's a big issue. When I tell you jobs have been lost over this, you won't believe me unless you've been through it. But girl, I'm telling you, coming from the office siren herself. Okay? Don't play with her. I've always had issues at jobs. I've always had issues at jobs where I've threatened somebody's insecurities by simply showing up as my best self as a black woman. A lot of women are competitive. They are. And a lot of men are insecure. So when they see the full package on a woman, but especially a black woman, it makes them do crazy, unfair, illegal things. And next thing you know, you won't have a job for absolutely no reason. Or you'll get bullied every day for absolutely no reason. And the power trips will be insane. They'll constantly look for an opportunity to try to humble you. Do you know the amount of times I've experienced bosses pulling me into an office just so they can have a moment to humble me? All so they can just talk, literally just nitpick the entire time, not point out any of my accomplishments or anything good, just only talking about everything negative. Because you see, in corporate America specifically, there are a lot of people that only have power in the workplace. When they leave, they have no power. They're nothing. So when they see somebody who is something, and it's evident that when they walk outside of work, they still that girl. And then on top of it, they're black. Oh yeah, no. All hell breaks loose. And I feel like we need to start talking about this because, to be honest, it's not fair. It's not fair. And I say it's not fair because when black women show up as the stereotype or we don't show up as our best selves, we get flack for it. Flack for it. People complain when we fit the stereotype. But then when we try to get out of that, people still complain. It's like a war that will never win, no matter what. They don't want us to be ghetto. They don't want us to be ratchet. They find it annoying when they're stupid and uneducated. But then when we show up beautiful and we show up smart and educated and financially stable, everybody has a problem as well. And they do everything to try to take that away from us. And they will use their power in the corporate world to do that. I know a lot of powerful black women that have lost jobs due to jealousy in the workplace. Simply that. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. It's one of those things. When you have that light in you, that powerful light in you, you know what I'm talking about. You know. And I just want to say, if you have been through that, don't let anybody gaslight you about it, because people will gaslight you when they've never been through it, because they can't fathom that people would go out of their way to work towards your downfall simply because you're powerful. They cannot fathom that because they don't know what it's like for your existence to threaten people's insecurities. So they're going to sit there and gaslight you and say stuff like, oh, well, not everybody's the problem. Well, you had to do something for this to happen to you. Whole time, all you did was show up as your best self. And it made everybody uncomfortable. It made the people with the unconscious biases uncomfortable. And, you know, if you're not black, but you're a woman, still, if you're not black, but you're a woman and you show up powerful, you're still threatening people anyways. Because not all women show up powerful. But yeah, I feel like we needed to talk about this because, you know, we don't talk about this enough, and this is serious. You know, like I said, jobs have been lost over this. Okay, and I'm not the only one. And people should not be able to have their livelihoods be threatened because of other people's insecurities or unconscious biases. That's a them problem. But when they make it an us problem by energy siphoning and humbling us and putting our livelihoods in danger and getting us fired from jobs and making sure we are not able to pay our bills, that's when it becomes a problem. And that's when it's something that needs to be addressed. Point blank, period. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you've ever experienced, you know, the struggles of being a powerful woman, or, you know, the struggles of being a powerful black woman. And, you know, definitely tell me your story as well. I want to hear it out from all of you. And yeah, that's all for this video, though. I do love you guys so much, and I will see you guys very soon. Besos.